Ooh, we're so live. We are so live right now. Let's launch this thing, the bucket, and window capture, new source, bucket, and give me that. Alright. Boom. And let's put that. Where do we put that? There. Boom. Alright. I feel a sneeze coming. Oh. Excuse me. Game jam time. Time to open the Godot. We got 1 day and 9 hours left. Let's do this. No way, there's settings here. That's cool. Mini Jam 166. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we were working on the laser satellite. So we have the raycast. Let's see. Yeah. Raycast to -10. I suppose the laser... Actually, okay, hang on. Should you be able to, like, hit the laser? I don't think so. Well, actually, at first I thought, yeah, that would make sense. But at the same time, the reason I make these things areas is to have them detect the player. And so if this is an orbit, how... Yeah, okay, let's make this area actually bigger. How large of a detection radius do we want? The missile launcher, 7-meter detection radius. The laser should maybe be like 5. But since it's in any direction, let's say 10. 5 in each direction. Right? So, let me see, what does the missile launcher do? Missile launcher on area entered, on area exited. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, let's do the same. So we have asteroid. So in the laser sat, yeah. Area 3D. We have area entered, area exited. And we can actually just copy and paste this, right? So let's see. So just like the missile launcher, actually just like the missile, we need a target position. Yeah. Target position. Where is the target position? Let's say that in this case the target position starts out as vector 3.0. So if asteroid, yes, we want to say if asteroid and is instance valid. Yeah. Target position equals target position dot lerp asteroid dot global position. Yeah. So actually we can just test this. We can just test this by making the, can we still see the aiming laser? Yeah. Close the window. Oh yeah. All right. And let's also, oh, and we also need to spin around. Okay, yeah, okay. So there's two things we need to do. One, we need to have this thing rotate around its y-axis. Let's see. How do we want to do this? So when we create, how about this? Variable altitude float. Say the default altitude is 2. Right? 2. So on when we say ready, that's our, it's really our collision shape that is the satellite. Right? Yeah. Let's also get the satellite in there. So on ready. Hello. Welcome in, Bucky. I'm making a I'll show you. I'm doing the mini jam 166. The theme is Earth and the limitation is no green. So my idea is this. It's a it's basically like an asteroid simulator where I click, right, and now I'm heading in, and the planet's gonna be like green, right, and so your objective is to like use asteroids to destroy the Earth, right, and so I'm slowly approaching here. Eventually the missiles will start launching, and I'm about to add lasers. So yeah, it's an Earth destroying type game. Where are the missiles? Maybe they take a while to come out. I don't remember. Oh yeah, here we go. And you just kind of have to dodge the missiles. And you'll have to dodge the lasers as well. Thank you. It's actually more fun than I was expecting it to be. It's a bit exhausting to like constantly move my mouse around like this, but maybe that's the point. And also, that's a lot of particles that I'm seeing. I'm wondering if I should change that or just leave it. So right now it's really not too hard to dodge all the missiles, but once we have some lasers in the mix, I think that'll make it a little more difficult. So when we spawn in a laser, collision shape 3D dot position dot z equals negative altitude. Scaling looks yeah, it's a bit funky at the beginning because you start so far away. I've been thinking about making it like yeah, that's an issue that I've been worrying about. I've been thinking about having it zoom in at the very beginning and then it zooms out as you get closer to the planet, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit tricky. Cause yeah, I don't know. That's something I'll have to work on. The perspective is gonna be a bit funky. It could be a cutscene. You're right. It could be a cutscene because I guess what you don't really know is the size of the planet compared to the size of the asteroid. And so a cutscene where you like start comparing the actual sizes of the things and then it zooms out. I think that could work. I'll have to try that. Because yeah, and at first it doesn't even look like anything's happening because it starts moving so slowly. It's a bit of a funky thing we've got going on here, but it'll be we'll have to do some problem solving, some good old-fashioned problem solving. Let's see. Not very long. It's only a 3-day long jam, and right now 1 day 8 hours. So it's a very quick one. I'm just gonna slap this together. This is an idea I actually had before, but I never got around to making it. I think I tried like once, but I just wasn't feeling it, you know. But this jam got me inspired. Thank you. That was a good piece of criticism too. The scaling is something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna have the satellite look at the player. Look at the target position. That's what it looks at. Okay. Let's say look at target position. That should work. This is here. Altitude. Okay, hang on. Also, orbit speed. We'll say the orbit speed is equal to let's just say 1. Let's see what that does. So rotation dot y. Hello, Hikatile. Oh, thank you. That game it's a bit tricky. It's a bit of a difficult one. And I actually haven't tried yours. I saw that you mentioned that you submitted and then you went to resubmit it or something and then it disappeared, but I gotta is it on itch? Because I'll have to try it. And this game is a planetary bombardment simulator. The game jam only has like 1 day left, And so the idea is, and the theme is Earth, and the limitation is no green. So I'm making a game where you are an asteroid and you have to destroy the planet. Okay, I'll check it out. And it's moving a little slow right now, but eventually rockets will start launching. And I'm about to add lasers too. Here we go. And so basically you just kind of dodge the stuff until you hit the planet. Oh, oh. It's gonna be an interesting little thing to see if we can make this actually work. But it's kind of fun already. It's a bit of a crazy thing with all these rockets right now. Oh, 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 but I'm good. I'm so good. Oh, alright. So now I'm adding lasers. And the, let's see, rotation.y, say plus equals delta times orbit speed. We'll say orbit speed, orbit speed divided equals altitude, yeah. So all we have to set is the altitude every time we do this, and then we should be good to go. So I'll spawn in some satellites. Let's see. Laser sat. And say for I in 10, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Looking equals, we'll make another random vector here. New satellite equals laser sat dot instantiate. Planet dot add child new sat dot transform equals transform 3D basis dot looking at looking vector 3.0. Itano Circus, an animation style for missing. Ooh. Never heard of that. I'll look that up. Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Hang on.
Overwhelming amount of homing missiles.
Oh, I love this. Yeah.
Shows a level of desperation from the one firing them. So there's no need to show the character angrily shouting.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that had a name. I love that. I don't watch enough mech anime. I've been thinking about watching Evangelion because I keep seeing I always see memes about it, but it looks really cool. Let's see. Transform. Oh, and then also new sat dot. Actually, hang on. Before I do this, I say new. Before I add it, dot altitude equals randef range, altitude range of, let's say 1, 1 to 4. Okay. So, what does this look like? Haha. Okay, well, they're definitely they're moving very, very fast. I think I'm gonna try and slow that down, but it actually works. Ha! Hello, Bong. Congrats on getting some sleep. Let's say 0.1 for the orbit speed. Oh yeah, this is interesting. So now, will they lock on to me? I actually worry that they'll face the wrong direction here because I was expecting them to be looking inwards. Although this makes a lot more sense to be looking outwards. But if they're looking outwards right now when they should be looking inwards, they're probably not going to start looking at me. Oh my god, 10,000 bugs? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hang on, look at target position. Target. Oh, it's vector. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I see. Satellite dot look at. There we go. That's what we want. And actually, there. Yeah, let's try this. Thank you. I'm glad. Let's see if they actually track on to me. I do like the way that they look, you know, just shooting lasers out. Is it gonna track? Oh! Oh! Ho ho ho! Here we go! Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm in danger. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so I'm thinking... Jesus Christ. This is... Oh my god, maybe this is too much. it's Jesus. Maybe... That might be a bit much. I'll have to figure out how to make that a little more. Yeah, that was a bit intense. So I'm also gonna do, just like the missile, I'm gonna have it lose accuracy the closer you get. Yeah, I might. That's a good idea too. I'm in compatibility mode, so sometimes alpha can get a little funky. But you're right. Let me try. Let's see what happens if I do that. Something like, oh wait, no. Oops. What does this look like? That's definitely a little better. But let's see. I'm also going to do, because the problem is they're all tracking onto the same spot, but if I make it depend on their distance, they'll track differently. So I have lerp limiter, just like in the missile, and lerp times lerp limiter, missile, distance to asteroid, lerp limiter. You can try this and just copy and paste. Not global position though, we want satellite.global position. 0.55. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Oh. Distance. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Thinking, oh yeah, missiles, lasers, and then I also want to have like, oh, it lost track of me. Yeah. Like maybe little like spaceships or fighters that can try and come after you. I might have to make. Oh, I see what I should do. The mesh here should fade out if it starts to get close to the camera. That's something I think I should do. Because it's kind of jarring when it comes like behind. So maybe what we say is, yeah. What we want is, what's the distance from the asteroid to the camera? That's exactly 1. Okay, that's cool. So then for this, let's just say, is it proximity fade or is it distance fade? Yeah, it's proximity fade, right? No. Is it? No, I think it's distance fade. Distance fade, maximum distance 1. I think that's what we want. But to fix the scaling, you can try a combination of making the planet bigger, bringing the camera closer to the asteroid, adding other objects to the side. Ah, that's a good idea. Adding other objects to the side. Yeah. That is helpful. These are good ideas. Combination of making the planet bigger, bringing the camera closer to the asteroid. Yeah, because the closer... So one thing I recently changed is I made the camera... Before, the camera and the asteroid were totally aligned, but I brought the V offset up. So actually, the more I bring this up, the more I can mess with stuff here. If I bring it closer, if I make the FOV a little wider too, and bring it closer, we've got interesting ideas here. Oh, hang on. Okay, so right now that's not following the asteroid spot, but let's say 0.38. Why does this have a Z of 14 when it should be... Oh, it's top level. Okay, well, let's see what that looks like. Let's just start the game and see. That's interesting. I'll have to add... I think I gotta add some... You know, I'm almost imagining... objects to the side to make the distance traveled more apparent. I'm almost imagining like a like you're heading down like a kind of like a heads-up display that like shows you like you're heading down a tunnel or something, but it's like a digital, you know, I've seen those sometimes in like just like something that makes it look as if you're passing stuff. The asteroid looks at the very bottom, looks very weird. Yeah, it should be higher up. I think I'm going to focus on those tweaks a little later. I'm going to return this to here right now. And let's push this back. Curved. Yeah, exactly. Something like that, except it's like a thing that's hang on. Yeah, less extreme, but it's like that. What I think I'm really imagining is something like like uh, do, 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 80s sci-fi spaceship HUD. I'm imagining okay, kind of like this, but it's got like vertical lines moving, so it's like a actually in Elite Dangerous there's something a lot like it when you're moving. Ooh, actually, yeah, let me try it. Hang on. Elite Dangerous. Let me pull up. Yeah, HUD. And like when you're going really fast in Elite Dangerous, or you're like going at like you know, like warp speeds, there are these lines that are passing you that just let you know like what I'll work on that. That'll be a fun little yeah, like a Star Trek sort of thing. Not quite, but something like that. And then maybe animated trails on the... that's an interesting thought. Trails on the end of the asteroid to see, yeah, what's going on. Actually, let me... Okay, yeah, hang on. Let me... Do I have an idea here? Hang on, let me think. Let me think. Let me see. Yeah, I like the Destiny one, but I'm imagining more of... Here, let me do... Hang on. Elite Dangerous... Elite Dangerous, what is it called? When you go fast. It's not called Warp. Is it Warp? What is it? Okay, hang on. Here, this is it. See these lines on the side? I don't know if they're really showing up, but that's what I'm imagining. The lines start moving, but it's really at the beginning that you really see it, you know? These little lines, they're like speed lines. That's kind of what I'm imagining. Not like a cartoon, but just like I might try and hang on. I might try and make them. I kind of actually. Let's do it. Let's make that real quick. It's gonna be. What is this gonna be? It's gonna be lines. I'll make. This will be a little. Yeah, this will be a little thing that we make. Let's call it. Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let's make a new mesh. And let's call it the speed mesh. The lasers can wait. Because now you guys have got me thinking about this. Speed mesh. Let's make it a tool. Let's say generate. This is always how I like to do like procedural mesh tools. I just do if value generate. So let's make a function called generate. Let's see. So we make a new array mesh. arrays.resize mesh.array max packed vector 3 array verts, and then let's see. I want it to be like, let's do, okay, so we are right there. We want it to kind of extend out all the way, and we want it to be how wide? Let's say two units wide, one on each side, and then we'll say one unit down, kind of square like. So okay, and what's our interval? Our interval will be, we are 14 meters away, so our interval will be, let's say 0.5. Okay, and we have a square coming through, so okay. This, and this. So that is, this is negative, this is positive z. Okay, yeah. So we have negative, let me just write this out. Okay, one, yeah. I gotta just write it out. So, top right equals vector 3 x is 1, y is 1, z is 0. Top left equals vector 3 negative 1x, 1y, z is 0. And then we can do bottom right and bottom left. So that's the same thing but with negative y. Hello, Radioactive Rambo. Welcome in. We're doing some procedural meshing. It's not really procedural. I mean, it sort of is, but it's not happening in the middle of the game. So, for I in, we want to go 0.5 times, let's say 30. So for I in 30, yeah, here we go. Verts dot append. We want to go top right. Then we want to go bottom right. Top left. Bottom left. Okay. And then we say, so we start at 0, move our way. Okay, so if we start at 0, we can just do this then. We can say, top right dot z plus equals 0.5 times float I. And we'll do that for each vector. Top right, bottom right, top left, bottom left. So now we're moving our square backwards. And now we say arrays mesh dot vertex equals verts. Arrays mesh, yeah, vertex equals verts. AM array mesh, add surface from arrays. I think we just do lines. I don't think we do strip. We say arrays, and then AM, no, we say mesh equals AM. I think that should do the trick. And the last step is to add a unshaded thing here. All right, fingers crossed. Will this work on the first try? Oh, it's way too big. And it's actually oh, it's actually like getting bigger as we go. Why is it so big? 0.5 times 30. No, I totally did that wrong. But this is what I'm imagining, so that we get something like this, and I'll make it like fade off into the distance, but oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Hang on. I don't need to do plus equals, I just need to say equals. Oh, no, we could just say plus equals 0.5. That's what we wanted to do. Oh, yeah. So this is kind of what I'm imagining, except I think it could be... Oh, hang on. Okay. Transparent trash can. I also have one when I program, so I can. I like that. This is actually for. This is for. Well, in theory, if somebody follows, it should toss their name in there. But I don't know if it actually works. Actually, okay, let me see. Yeah, so if someone follows on stream, it should toss a name in there. We'll see. If it doesn't, have you? Yeah, if you haven't followed and you want to follow, go ahead and try. Yeah, but I apologize in advance if it doesn't work. I've never tested it live. I only tested it using the Twitch command line tools. Thank you guys. Did you just follow and it didn't work? Hang on. Will it? It might take a second. Dang, is it really not gonna work? If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, Rambo. This is the first trial. It worked in testing. You are entirely within your right to just unfollow, because that was false advertising then. But interesting, it didn't work. I will be working on that. So right now there's just a pointless trash can. Okay, one thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to make the, yeah, yeah, it worked in testing. Let's see, okay. Let's do, I'm going to have to put this little thing into my code library because I like this little line thing. So var width export var height. So width is here. Oop. Oop. Boom, 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 boom. Give me width. Give me height. And yeah, let's see. I want it to be, Is it easier to physically have the lines in 3D space or to animate them on a 2D HUD that follows the camera asteroid? For me, it's easier to have them in 3D space. I actually just literally never touch 2D. I only do stuff in 3D. So this is usually how I do stuff. But I can imagine for some people it probably would be easier to do it in 2D. Why? Okay, hang on. So let me change the width and the height to have it be more tight here. Right, something like that. And actually that lines up with the planet kind of well. What I'm imagining here is that I'll make it fade away, right, as it gets farther. And I will, yeah, lines like this, they would probably, the way to go would probably be 2D. It's an interesting question. I also need to have this thing follow the camera, so I'm just gonna say, let's see, I'm just gonna say, look at camera 3D dot global position. Oh, because it's a, okay, if not engine, because this is a tool script, we need to say if not engine dot is editor hint, because it thinks it's running in the, it's trying to run in the editor. All right, let's see if this actually works. I think it's going, I think it's looking away from me. Oh, yeah, okay. Because it's looking at the, yeah, okay. How about that? Yeah, so it's something like this. Definitely needs to be like more transparent. And also, let's see. Let's go back to the camera. This is kind of fun. I'm glad we ended up doing this. So we want, this might be when we want a proximity fade. Nope, I've never gotten proximity. Maybe proximity fade only works on what's it called? The forward. Can I do this, like, can I reverse this? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, something like that. So let's say minimum, let's say 10, max. Something kind of like this, yeah. And then let's also, let's make it a little bit more transparent. Something subtle, right? Like this. And now, it's a little bit of a busy, it's a little bit busy here, but let's see. Oh, okay. You can actually see that we're moving. This is very interesting. It's a little, it is visually just a little bit busy, but I think this is better than before. It's better to have this than to not have this. I just need to figure out a way to have it be a little shorter. Maybe it'll be shorter. Yeah, maybe it should not be so tall. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, these bastards, they think they can stop me. Come on. Maybe, yeah, it's a tad bit janky, but this is progress. This is the start of something nice. I'm almost thinking maybe, because the asteroid lags behind, right? Maybe the, maybe the asteroid, maybe the speed mesh should look at the asteroid instead of the camera. Let me think. Oh, okay, actually, hang on. Yeah. Asteroid, so asteroid. Where do we control the position of the asteroid? Asteroid is asteroid.global position.slurp. If asteroid. Yeah. Okay. So we want to be if asteroid.global position. Okay, hang on. I see. So let's do something called asteroid position. And at the very beginning, we'll say asteroid position equals asteroid spot dot global position. Does it still work if you keep going to one side? Does the game still work? If I keep spinning, is this what you meant? Oh, the lines. Yeah, they should still work. I mean, right now they're just they just follow the camera. So I should be able to just move indefinitely. Let me see. Yeah. But here's what I'm thinking. Let's have it do this. So asteroid.global position, we'll say asteroid position. But this will be asteroid position. Asteroid position dot slurp asteroid spot, and then instead of having this do its own thing, we'll say look at, we'll have u command the speed mesh, and we'll say speed mesh speed mesh dot look at, I think we say negative asteroid position because I went the wrong direction on it. Let's see. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a that's kind of oh, let me see Bong. You just drew that? That is exactly it. That is perfect. This is good concept art. Nicely done, Bong. That is a very good drawing. That is like bang on what this game is. Where did it go? I kind of want to use this as like almost like the box art for the game. I feel like that could be kind of cool if you'd be okay with that, Bong. I mean, this is kind of cool. You do good pixel art. X marks the spot. Okay. No final decisions yet, but I actually do like that. I kind of want that on the... Make a Game Boy port. You can keep the speed mesh. I like the idea of a Game Boy port. Keep the speed mesh linked to the asteroid, but you might need to reduce the lag to the camera. That's not a bad idea. Let me see. Let's try... Oh yeah, no, I trusted you anyways, but oh, Asaprite. Asaprite's a great program. I love that. It's good shit. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Quite nice. Aceprite. That's how it's pronounced? Aceprite? Ah. I always thought it was a strange sounding name. Let's see how this looks. Oh, here we go. This is better. I think this makes it feel a lot more, okay, I'm down for this. And let me also make it not so tall. Not so tall. Let's do 0.2, right? Let's generate and see how that looks. Aseprite. Okay, to be fair, I was saying Aseprite, but okay, Aceprite. Aceprite. Interesting. That solves that helps. Thank you. I was always wondering about that. I think I like this. I think I like this. This is good shit. I feel like it suddenly makes it a lot clearer where you're actually going, what the perspective is here. You can actually see the speed building. We've got those lines coming in. Yeah. Maybe I'll even have the lines like fade out top to bottom or something, or you know. I'm really not worried, not that worried about the lasers catching me, but God, the lasers fucking, Jesus. These freaking lasers. I think I need to, so chaotic. But you know what? Screw it. Alright. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, I got hit by 1, 2. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I see, and they're all still aiming at the spot right there. I should probably have them aim back to normal. Okay, this is good progress, though. This is good progress. Let's get the lasers firing, I think. So, if asteroid, that means that asteroid is in range. And also, if we say else, satellite look at, well, actually no. Okay, hang on. So we should be looking at the target position no matter what. But if there's no thing, if there's no asteroid, then we should just be looking at target position equals sat dot global position times, times 2. So that way they should just look outwards. I'll test that later. Let's also add the firing feature. So if 3 seconds to fire, it might be a bit short, but we can still try that. So if we've got this, if we've got the asteroid, then we say aim timer minus equals delta if aim timer is less than or equal to 0, then we fire. But then, okay, so then I didn't think this far ahead. What do I want to do when we fire? Ooh, actually, okay, I have an idea. Let me think. I kind of want the laser to like blink a little bit right before it fires, or do something like that. How do I signify that it's about to fire? We'll see. If aim timer is less than or equal to 0, well, the last thing we'll do after that is say aim timer equals aiming time. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. There we go. Like a doot. I could have some noises. Ooh, yeah, noise actually could do the trick. And then some visual cue too. I think what I'm going to do is say, I'm going to have a variable, because it needs to take a second to fire. Firing. we say firing equals true. If asteroid target position, we should only do the lerp if we're not firing. If we're firing, then it should lock on and it should stay. So that's kind of how you can dodge it. If firing, if not firing, then we do all this. Otherwise, we are firing. And if we're firing, we need to have like a, so that's the aiming laser, right? Oh, and then one more thing. First, we need to say, before we say fire, we need to say if raycast 3D dot is colliding. That's to make sure that we're not going to fire right through the planet. Firing equals true. Otherwise, we're not firing and it just resets the timer. Yeah, we don't want to shoot through the planet. Let's make a little mesh for oh, also another thing we want to do is if the thing is colliding. Okay, hang on. Aiming laser. Height 10 meters. Okay, so the laser shouldn't aim through the planet either, so we need to do let me see. Let's say constant max laser length equals 10. We will check so we'll do another check here. We'll say if we're colliding, then pass else aiming laser dot mesh dot height equals max laser length. And we also need to change the position. Aiming laser dot position dot z equals, because we're at negative, right? Negative, let's just say -5 is negative equals negative max laser length divided by 2. So if we are colliding though, we're colliding with the planet. Lasers shouldn't shoot through the planet. So hang on, is colliding. What else do we have? Get collision point. Yeah. Okay. Dist to point equals sat dot global position dot distance to raycast 3D dot get collision point, and then we set these bad boys equal to that dist to point. Okay, so now, oh, cat wants to go out. Hang on. Yeah, there you go, kitty. Come on. Okay. All right. So, raycast 3D dist to point. Okay. Cool. WB. Wooba. Wubba. Does that stand for what about? What? Wumbo. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Welcome back. Ha. I see. I'm learning. I'm learning every day. So we have the laser limited in length. Not even going to test that yet, but I have a hunch that it'll work. If we're firing... Okay, if not firing... Actually, hang on. A lot of it was through... I started out with tutorials. YouTube tutorials were really helpful. But eventually, I just did a lot of experimenting. For quite a little bit, I've been unemployed here, and I've just been living with my parents and trying to build up some game dev skill. But a lot of it was tutorials and then experimentation, and I've gotten good at reading the docs. I love the Godot documentation. I don't know. I have a lot. I'm really good at starting projects. I'm not very good at finishing them. So I have a lot of experience beginning to make games. My issue is following through. But I don't know. Experimentation, I suppose. And YouTube. And just trying to get stuff to work. I don't know if that's a good answer, but yeah, what is Ludum Dare? Is it a game jam? Some stuff can definitely be a little confusing. How long have you been doing Godot for? I'm gonna make a laser. There's an aiming laser. I'm gonna make a. I struggle to start things when I really get excited. Okay, interesting. You got the opposite. It's like Mini Jam, but bigger. Okay. Big Mini Jam. That's exciting. Well, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I have to think about it for like advice on like learning and stuff, but I'm a person who I really learn from failure. Used about 5 years ago to build a game. Okay, I never got it right. Okay, now it's time. Well, I believe in you. I think just at least what works for me is just trying stuff, and then probably failing, but learning why I failed and trying to figure out why. For me, it's like learning from failure. And so I just kind of have to throw myself at something until eventually I start to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting, though. Getting ready for the game jam. When does it start? Let's add another laser here. That's how you do that. Cool, yeah. Struggling with state and stuff. Some things clicked, but I feel like there must be a better way. Oh, like state machines? 34 days. Okay, it's coming up. Firing. I only work in Godot. I tried Unity very briefly because I had an interest in game development. But the problem is I never learned like C or C# or C++ or any of those languages. I only ever knew Python. And so I discovered Godot, and like for me, since I already knew Python, GDScript was so easy to start with, and like so much more comfortable for me. So I've really only done Godot, but I love Godot. I mean, I haven't tried other engines, but you know, so I don't know. I just love the interface. It's like probably my favorite piece of software. Godot. Inheritance composition. Ah. But in Godot, it doesn't work like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've heard good things about Game Maker. Knowing fuck all GDScript was exceptionally easy too. Yeah, GDScript, I think GDScript is a really friendly language for me. That's interesting, Rambo. I don't write code for a living, and most of my coding experience comes from spending time in Godot. So I'm the other way around. I guess I'm probably unfamiliar with the other way, the way that that stuff normally works. I don't know the water that I'm swimming in. Let's do this firing laser here. Buildings of different types, behaviors. They should all do something. So I want them to have a handle tick method and then loop over all the buildings and call the method. Yeah, sure, go for it. You can share. This is a sharing positive stream. If buildings of different types, behaviors, they all should do something. So I want them all to have a handle tick method and then loop over all the buildings and call the method. Oh, okay. Yeah, GDScript feels very Python-like. It's, as far as, I mean, I think there are some functional differences, but in my mind, I consider it a Python clone. What's the size of this aiming laser? 002. Digital Dream, very rough, work in progress. Let's see. I've always had trouble getting web builds to work. That's one thing. Okay, I like this. Okay, these are the buildings you were talking about. Toggle panels. Okay. Ooh, so is this like a city builder? This is interesting. Quarry. Oh, okay. We got resources coming out of the quarry. Oh. The quarry produces stone. Once a stone is ready, it requests a worker to pick it up and bring it to the pyramid. Ah, I like this. Okay. Requests a worker. There we go. I like that it requests the worker instead of requiring you to send a worker. Something that drives me nuts is I'm really not good with games that require micromanagement. I like these names. Enotep, Mikanek, Haritep. This is cool. Am I, as the player, able to do anything yet? Or... Let me see. Or is it just passive? Got the quarry. Ah, you can see what they're carrying. Ah, this is fun. Z means they're sleeping. Ah, okay, now they're going... Oh, I see. No, now they're going to get stone. Sleeping. They're delivering stone. That was actually an escape hatch because I just needed to test the path. Oh, interesting. This is the escape hatch. This is cool. I like this. I'm just going to let it run in the background. This is fun. Like the art style too. It's good stuff. Let me see the part 2. Ooh, that's quite nice. This is quite nice. Approaching collision point. I like this idea. Approaching collision point. I might try and put this... I like that text. Marks the spot. Yeah. Oh, and I could have an X where you're about to impact. That's a nice idea. Interesting. I like it. We got good shit. It does look a bit like a fist. Like a whoosh. Okay. Wait a sec. What? Aiming laser? Yeah, aiming laser's over there. Firing laser, we'll have it be the same. Actually, I mean, we could just change the color of the aiming laser. Maybe that's what I want to do. Actually, let me do that. Yeah, we already have the laser. Let's get this material. Resource, local to scene. Base material, 3D. Material equals aiming laser. Oh, hang on, not material. Let's say laser material. Aiming laser dot get surface override material 0. Now we have the material. Oh, and let's do let's do a constant aiming color equals color, we'll pick this color. Firing color. Let's do like aqua or something. You know, high energy. No alpha either. It'll be just very bright. Let's say firing time. How long does it take to fire? It takes 3 seconds to aim. Firing, let's say it takes half a second. Half a second maybe, or maybe 1 second. Stays there and it fires for 1 second. Yeah, so if asteroid and is instance valid, really what we want to be doing is checking if this is not the, I don't think I'm doing this in the most efficient way, but I gotta be quick for this jam. So let's also check, we're already checking if not firing and firing, but just to have it check all the time. If firing, material, actually, hang on. We will be efficient. Set value. Firing equals value. Hang on. Firing equals true. Yeah, and then if firing, wait a second. If not firing, else. Okay. Yeah. Set firing. Well, this is a banger. If laser mat, laser material, laser mat dot albedo color equals, oh, if firing, laser mat dot albedo color equals firing color, else Torpedo color equals aiming color. So we're aiming color, firing color. If not firing, we do this. Okay, I think it will track you a little bit if it's firing, but only very slowly. Like 1/10 of the speed. So, okay, here we go. Yeah. And if we're firing, we say firing, wait, hang on. Aim timer, we also want our firing timer. Float equals 1. Firing timer minus equals delta. If firing timer is less than or equal to 0, firing equals false. Yeah. If firing timer is less than or equal to 0, firing is false, and firing timer equals firing time. Now we go back here. Maybe there should be, maybe aiming time. Let me set this. Let me try. Can I do this? Yeah, aiming time. Set the variable to the constant at the beginning. Firing timer, firing time. Aiming time is going to be longer. Aiming time is going to be 5 seconds instead of... Because there's too many... I mean, I can always reduce the number of satellites. That's in my control. But let's see if this actually works. Will this work? I forgot. I got to start moving. Here we go. Might have to do just a little bit of anti-aliasing as well to get these lines looking okay. Because I don't want to make the lines too thick. But I prefer to avoid fancy graphical effects whenever I can, but that's alright. Oh, okay. Has 5 seconds passed? I feel like it probably has. Yeah, it's definitely been 5 seconds, right? But they're not firing. We set firing equals true, right? Oh, wait, hang on. One of them... Oh, oops. I think I... Oh, okay. I got it backwards. Ah. If not... colliding. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is another banger. Ugh, this is taking me back. Alright, you bastards, come and get me. Shoot me. Takes, maybe I should extend their range. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. It fires. It fires. So, I need to, yeah, visually show the countdown. Jesus. My God. I think I'll definitely have less. This is too many satellites, that's for sure. Too many satellites, and maybe they have too great of a range. Maybe the range should be more... I don't know. Jesus Christ. I mean, I didn't get hit, but it's just visually, like, too much. Those guys are just firing. Oh, because it only... Yeah, okay. Because I only set... Yeah, it's so chaotic. It's too much. I might make the weapons more capable and just make less of them. That might be a solution. If not firing... So the problem is this whole firing thing. Okay. Okay, I see. We need to separate this into two different firing checks. So if not firing, then we take... Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, no. We say if firing. Because if it's not firing, we don't... If there's no asteroid present, we don't want it to fire. But if it is firing... Yeah, if it is firing... if firing... oh, okay, hang on. Else. Here we're doing the else. And now we say if firing. So we want it to stop firing if it's still firing. I think that should do the trick. Let's get less of everything. Let's say we only need... Let me actually make this an export. Number of missile launchers. $20 instead of $30. Satellites. 5 instead of 10. Might still be too much, but we'll see. For I in number of missile launchers, for I in number of satellites. 20 and 5. This already looks much more pleasing. I think I'll make things a little more effective. The lasers should track... Let me see. Ooh, here's an idea. The lasers need a little bit of randomness. They shouldn't be like pointing exactly at you. They should be kind of they should be fast targeting, right? So let's say 0.3 lerp asteroid dot global position plus random vector here. Yeah. Vector 3 and fn 0.0 0.2. It's a bit much, so let me call it randvec. Oh. Oops. Did I lose a... Yeah. I see. How about this? So let me move in and see if they start like... I want them to like wobble a little bit, you know? That way it's more like... it's more like, I don't know, in like a shooter when you're being aimed at. They really don't... hang on, isn't that laser supposed to fade out? It's not fading out. Oh, it is, but it's not fading out. That's too much wobble. Ah, shoot. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Okay, hang on. I mean, it's not the size of the... if I... It's kind of a weird thought, but what if I just multiply it by delta? I feel like that probably isn't going to work. But if this doesn't work, I'll do like a sine and cosine thing. Like a more predictable wobble. Oh, I can hear the cat at the door. Hang on, kitty. Come on. Oh! You know, still a little jittery. That's actually not bad. Kind of like, that's not too bad. They're still, okay, I have an idea. Let me let the cat in. Come on, kitty. Yeah. Here you bastard. Welcome in. Okay, I know what we'll do. We need a jitter vector. Zero. We add jitter vector. And jitter vector here we go. Equals jitter vector dot lerp. Nope. Well, you know what? Screw it. Maybe slurp. Why not? Just see how it works out. What's up, kid? How about this? I just want it to be like as if it's like a sniper rifle being blown around in the wind, you know, from a far distance. So it's really trying to aim at you, but it's having a little bit of a hard time. I do think the lasers should have a longer range because it's kind of boring at the beginning here. Come on. That's a bit extreme. Okay. Yeah, that's a way too extreme. Jesus. Hang on. 0. Okay, hang on. Let's say 0.01. Plus jitter vector. And I'm just going to extend the range right now, actually, because I'm tired of waiting for them to... 10 meters. Yeah, okay. So instead of... So let's actually reduce it a little bit back to 8, but also bring the range farther out this way. No, that's... Oh, hang on. Wait a second. Oh, shoot. The collision shape is... Okay, that's fine. That's... Wow. I put the collision shape there, but maybe I should have put the collision shape on the satellite. I'm gonna have to really quickly reorganize this stuff. Boom. This might take a second, but... Oh, but the... No. Okay, hang on. But the... Ugh. Hang on a second. Okay, that's fine. Maybe what I do... let's just make it bigger. Let's see what happens. All right. Track me. Why is it so short now? Yeah, the jitter vector is like way too big. What's even going on? Why are they so short? Oh, is it because they're looking, I mean, they are just looking straight at me? Maybe, okay, hang on. This actually needs to be wider. Aiming laser is too thin. 0.05. 0.05. And then let's make it fade out a little more aggressively. Minimum distance, let's say 0.5. Yeah, there we go. Right? And then, and also this is not casting a shadow. We don't want that. And also the jitter needs to be less. Uh, 0.05. That's not a bad idea. That might actually simplify things. I'll try that. Let me try this first just to see how this looks. Yeah, we could have it be invisible. Okay, and that's a good amount. That's a little jitter. Yeah. Although it's not... Why is it... It's really not doing the... Does it think it's colliding? Why is it so short? Oh, it's probably because it's... Is it hitting the camera's clipping plane? Is that what's going on? Let me see. Let me see if that's the problem. Oh yeah, it's aiming at me before I even... Why does it look like that? Is it even aiming? It's aiming at me, but it's like the transparency isn't working almost. That's almost what it... Hang on. What's going on here? If it's colliding, then we set the height to the max laser length. What's the max laser length? 10. It shouldn't be colliding. Let me just print colliding to see if it is colliding. Oh my god, what is it colliding with? The laser, the raycast only hits 2. It only collides with areas. The asteroid is only on 1. Did I change something? Is this asteroid on like 2 or something? What's going on? Colliding. Why would it be colliding? Let's print get, what is it called? Come on. Get collider. Planet. Yeah, okay, it's colliding with the planet. That should be fine. What's going on here? Maybe I have... Yeah, maybe the issue is the transparency is not working. Hang on, let me try another thing. Aiming laser. Pixel dither? Let's try that. No. What's going on here? Hang on, I don't even want the laser. It is too large of an area now. Let's go back to 10. Oh, it's because it was locking on before 10. Maybe that's why. Radius 10. Maybe that's why. Maybe that was all for nothing. Let me go back to Pixel Alpha and see how this looks. I mean, the laser shoots out pretty far. What's going on here? Okay, now I'm in range of the, yeah, the laser just didn't, the laser needs to be longer. I see. Okay, yeah, I like the idea of the laser not being on until it tracks onto you. Let's try that. Good lord. Okay, so let's see. The laser is not even on. Let's see. If asteroid and is instance valid asteroid. We're tracking, so aiming laser dot visible is true, and yeah, let's incorporate this idea. Aiming laser dot visible is false. Let's also make the laser longer. Aiming max laser length, let's do 15. So that it actually actually looks like it's in the right spot. Or it actually looks long enough. Okay, yeah, no lasers. No lasers yet. Only when we get in range is the laser visible, so let's try that. I think I'm also going to make a little like circle thing that shows the orbit of the satellites, so you know they're there, because they're kind of hard to see right now. Now, I think I also want to add like a dodge button, you know, like a dodge with a cooldown or something. Oh, okay. Okay, avoiding that laser is kind of tricky. Yeah. Oof. So I think having a dodge would be nicer than having to like swing my mouse all over the place. Oh, but I see now that laser is still trying to shoot through. So it's not firing, but it's also not limiting its length. It should be limiting its length. Let me see. Aiming laser dot mesh dot height. Oh, okay, hang on. I know. I need to make this local to scene, I think. Because that's already local to scene. Yeah, this needs to be local. I think that does the trick. Let's see. I like this because it's a lot. It's less visually cluttered with the lasers off before they lock on. So I think that's good. It's a good idea. Now let's get locked on too. You know what another thing could be? Could be I'm thinking that the asteroid should have like mass, right? And that mass determines how big the impact is when it hits. And so maybe the trade-off for having a dodge, for using a dodge, is that you lose mass, right? So the idea is you can dodge, but you get kind of punished for it. So if you can make it without dodging at all, I don't know if that's worth it, but okay, let's, yeah. Ah, there we go. See, now it can't shoot around the planet. That's good. Oh, and so also what I want to do, I need to figure out if, is the mass going to be the health system? I suppose it would be, yeah. If you run out, so whenever you get hit, I'm thinking when you get hit, you lose probably a little bit of mass and you lose a bit of speed. Or maybe you just lose mass. And so you have a certain you have a mass. Yeah, I like that, like hearts. And the more health you make it to the planet with, the more damage you do. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the asteroid, we need to now detect if the laser hit the asteroid. So the asteroid, we'll put it on layer 3 as well. Oh no, actually, hang on. Let me think. Yeah, we'll put it on layer 3. And we'll have another raycast. Target position, -10. Only hits 3. And it collides with areas. So, raycast asteroid. And maybe also reduce speed and have a speed affect the damage at the end. Yeah. So speed and mass are your 2 weapons. And maybe one kind of weapon reduces your speed and the other kind reduces mass. I think speed and mass are the 2 important ones. Like exactly, yeah, like the universe sandbox. Let's get this guy in there. So if we're firing, where are we firing? If asteroid and is instance valid, and we're firing, removes a very small amount of mass. Yeah, missiles. Yeah, I like that. And so you can like, you have to really think about what's going on. If firing timer, yeah, okay, so let's see. So for every frame that we are firing, if raycast 3D asteroid is colliding, let's just print laser hit. All right, let's see. Oh, all right. Oh yeah, laser hit, boom. We're getting laser hit. Yeah, okay, this is working. The lasers by themselves are not very bad, and neither are the missiles. I think the idea is to make it so that when you have to focus on avoiding both, then it gets a little dicey. Oh. Oh, okay. So, laser hits are registering too. We already have a link to the actual asteroid object, resource object, yeah. So, we can tell the asteroid to like take damage, so we can do that later. We should have the laser flash. So let me see. So in the flash, the like I'm thinking that is we just take that from the, what's it called? From the aiming timer. Yeah. So aiming timer is 5. Okay, let's see. Aiming color. Okay, here we go. What I'm gonna do is say we have the aiming laser. This is the aiming color. But the aiming color is also gonna be, if we go full alpha, right? Then if we go full alpha, that's our color. So constant aiming color 2. Right? And so so where do we set the color again? We set the color here. Albedo color equals firing color. Okay. Yes. Oh, actually, yeah, that works. Firing color. Because we set that when firing. If not firing, we're aiming. Aim timer minus equals delta. Let's see. We want it to lerp in between the regular color and the aiming color too. Okay, so let's see. Aim timer minus equals delta. So while we're aiming, we say current color. Oh, pulsing color. How about this? Equals aiming color dot lerp aiming color 2. And we lerp by a weight that pulses between 0 and 1. And we'll call that pulse. And let's say pulse equals, hang on, okay. So aiming timer goes between 5 and 0. So let's remap that. So 5 minus aiming timer. So that now goes from 0 to 5. Right? 0 to 5. Oh, okay, hang on, here's an idea. Power. We square it. So it speeds up. Starts at 0, so we say sine. No. We say cosine of this. And then, since cosine goes between -1 and 1, we add 1 and divide by 2. I think that's what we're looking for. Let's see if this does the trick. I have a hunch that it'll be flashing too fast. If it even flashes at all. I don't want to, like, cause seizures. Shouldn't it be aiming at me? Oh, nope, it's just firing. Oh yeah, what was the deal with that? It's not even flashing. Yeah, they don't even... Hang on. Aiming timer minus equals delta. It goes from 5 to 0. Maybe it's just not big enough. Times 10? Maybe? Alright, let's see. Come on, satellites. I'm thinking to spice things up, the third weapon that I'll make, and probably the final weapon, is like fighter interceptors, you know? And those guys will be out here, you know? You have to deal with them a little bit before... They spice things up before the... I feel like it's... Yeah, it's already aiming at me, but it's not pulsing. Why is it not pulsing? It should be... Okay, let me print... Oh, I'm not even... Yeah, okay. I'm not setting the... That's funny. I'm not setting the color. I completely forgot. Okay, so first let me reset this to that. And now we actually need to say material dot... Oh, no, laser... laser matte dot albedo color equals pulsing color. Here we go. All right, now we're cooking. We are so cooking. Oof, it's hot in here. Had the window open by mistake. I guess it changed from Mario to Pokemon at some point. Oh. That's not bad, but it's a little fast. I think, yeah, what just happened there? Yeah, this is definitely like a, feels like a rave. This is too fast. Good lord. Good lord. All right. We don't need to multiply by 10. Maybe we multiply by 2. But now we have an actual warning that you're about to be fired upon. Also, since the asteroid is down here now instead of right in front of the planet, I don't think I need to have it be transparent anymore. I think I would do fine to just have it, maybe I'll leave it just in case. Who knows? All right. Oh yeah, this is interesting. But now it's not going fast enough. Let's multiply. Actually, let's just do the power. Let's do it to the 2.5 power. Because I think it starts out at the right speed, but it doesn't get fast enough. I want it to really speed up intensely so that you know it's about to happen. Well, that guy's far out. He should be able to see me. That felt good, actually. It felt good enough that I didn't even think about it. It's not bad. Maybe the lasers don't shoot far enough now. Maybe I need to... maybe I'm focusing too much on the lasers. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I got hit. I didn't even... Oh, I got hit. Yeah, let me make it so that they don't quite fade out so easily. Let's say 0.1 and 0.8. So it's so it actually looks like they're hitting you. And then I'll add the orbits, and the lasers should be done. I'm still gonna need to make, we'll see if I actually want to make the fighter pilots. I need to do I need to actually make the planet. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. It's a little much, but oh, that's a lot of lasers. Jesus. Good lord. Oh my god. I am getting hit by lasers. I need to... Okay, this is actually getting tricky. This is a... I can just go to one side. Oh, I see. I see what you meant. I am able to continue to just go to one side. So maybe I do need the... Oof. I need to figure out some kind of way to... Right, that was also kind of intense. They started bunching up there. I need to make the missiles disappear a little closer after they... Plus 0.8, let's say plus 0.4. That's when they'll explode, when they're a little farther away. Okay, I'll add a function. Let me see. Let me add a function to the asteroid. Asteroid doesn't even have a script. I didn't realize that. Actually, what I can do is just I can put a laser hit. What does a laser hit look like? So a missile explosion looks like this. Boom. I'm actually gonna copy that scene and recreate it as a like a laser hit. Let's see. Missile explosion. Let's duplicate it. Laser hit. Let's get rid of this script. Duplicate that script as laser hit. And put it there. Let's say laser hit. And it's the same kind of deal. So I need to make this unique and make this unique. And yeah, I'm thinking, let's not make it a one shot. Let's have it just fire and see what happens. So we don't want, I don't think we want a sphere. I think we want, what do we want? I think we want to, oh my. 0.02, 0.02, and 0.1. I'm thinking something more like, hang on. That's what I'm thinking. Something more like that. But much smaller, much smaller. And probably faster, right? You know, something like that. And actually, no. I don't want that. I want the ribbon trail, or the tube trail. Oh my god. That's actually kind of cool. 0.008 and section length 0.01, and I want the curve to be something like this, right? So just like a little burst, one little burst, and we don't need to cap the ends. And let's do a material, we say unshaded, and what are we doing here? Color curves. Oh, vertex color. Here we go. So something like that, except instead of going from that to that, I want the color to be more like, what was the laser color? Oh, it was color aqua. 0111. 0111. Okay. Can I just type in no. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. 0. No. Oh, okay. Yep, I see. Boom, boom. That's aqua. There we go. Yeah, something like that. That looks like a laser impact, I think. Right? So we'll say it's a one shot. It only lasts 2 seconds and it disappears. And when we hit, here we go. The laser, when the laser hits, we do a laser hit. If is colliding, yeah. Suppose we can we make one every frame? I feel like it'll probably be okay if we make it every frame. I might have to reduce the amount of particles. Let's see. New laser hit equals laser hit dot instantiate. I suppose we can just do we say asteroid? Asteroid.addChild? Sure. Asteroid.addChild. New laser hit. New laser hit dot global position equals raycast 3D asteroid dot get collision point. New laser hit. Oh, we don't have to say it's emitting because it should start automatically. Will this work? I'm thinking I also will include little things that give you a boost of speed. That would be kind of fun. Ooh, or more like imagine asteroids floating around in an orbit, and the more asteroids you hit, the more mass you get, but also maybe it slows you down. Okay, let's see. No, it's not. It didn't even hit me. Is it, why is it not even hitting me now? Is it not long enough? How long is the laser thing? Missile hit. Laser hit. Oh. They just can't hit me. Hang on. I can't even see. Oh, that looked really cool actually, but that's way too many particles. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. The flashing finally works. I'm trying to figure out why the lasers can't hit me though. I think this might not be long enough. -10. Let's say -15. Exclude parent. Yeah, collision mask 3 hits areas. Raycast 3D asteroid. Oh, okay. One thing I'll do is if is colliding. Oh yeah, here we go. We should say distance to point. We should do this. Raycast 3D asteroid. Yeah. And I think, let me think. I'm gonna reduce the jitter. I'm gonna say lerp instead of slurp. If not firing. Um, 0.0 0.03. How about that? Let's see if the lasers can actually hit me at a distance. I feel like if I'm just standing still, they should absolutely be able to hit me. That should be punishable. So I'm just gonna coast down without doing anything. See if they can hit me. All right. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Also, the regular laser should not go past. Hang on, let's see. If colliding. Elif Raycast 3D asteroid is colliding. Yeah, so this way I don't actually have to do this. Let me also, I should probably reduce the number of particles in this. Let's say 4. Because there could be a lot of lasers hitting you at once. So let's just let it coast down again. This is coming together. This is, you know, this is a game. I don't know if I'm going to have time to make like multiple levels. So I don't know how much gameplay variety there's going to be. Might make it like a timer that you have to beat. This looks a lot better that now that the laser actually like locks, like stops. Oh, that looks a lot better. That's kind of cool. I do like seeing that. That's pretty fun. Some got a lot of fancy effects going here. Well, you know, it's actually kind of hard to avoid getting hit by the lasers. That's not bad. Oh. Boom. We got it. Let me add orbits to the laser satellites. And I think I already know how I'm going to do this. It's just going to be very simple. It's going to be right here at the root node. We're going to say new cylinder, do not cap top or bottom, only like 0.05. Yeah, or even less, 0.03. And the radius is going to be set to, and actually, hang on, okay. Cull, disabled, unshaded, albedo is going to be just very, let's see, just, you know, just some nice transparency. And and I need to make this local to scene. Orbit mesh. Let's see. Orbit mesh dot mesh dot top radius equals altitude. Orbit mesh dot bottom radius equals altitude. It's probably going to look a little intense at the beginning, but I just want to see what this looks like. It's kind of cute. Ooh! Sorry, not a... We want a donut. Give me a donut. Yeah. Inner radius. Okay, hang on. Yeah, here we go. And instead of like that, can I do... No. No, that's not what I want either. No. All right, that's fine. So I want, okay. Dot mesh dot inner and outer to be altitude minus 0.01, altitude plus 0.01. What does that look like? Oh, I forgot to make it local to scene. I think that looks a little better, but I also want them to be, it's like still too intense. Now here's a question though. What happens if I do this and I do a gradient? Ooh, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. So we're gonna do, instead of that, we want this, and we want this to be white as well, but we want the alpha to be all the way down. And I really want that to just be like that. All right, check this out. There we go. That is what I wanted. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to keep that as well for some kind of future project, because that is a nice little orbit. And now you can see where the satellites are. It's kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. What next? I have to go to the bathroom soon, but not yet. Just very soon. I'm definitely going to have to add... I'm going to do it off stream, probably tonight, but I'm going to have to make some sound effects. I would try to do it on stream, but it's just going to be... The odds that I accidentally make something that's like way too loud for stream, I just don't want to risk that. But hopefully tomorrow I'll have some sound effects to show off. Oh my god, these lasers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on! It's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Thank you. Man. Alright. Alright. Ooh, okay. Now let's incorporate mass. Let's incorporate mass. So... I do need to add I need to add a script to the asteroid. Can't believe I didn't have one this far. Because it's such like an important part of the game. Let's say... Start at a mass of like 10. Mass of 10. What does it look like if the asteroid isn't transparent anymore? What does that look like? Oh, I think that looks fine. I mean, we'll see how it looks when I get closer, but okay, after this I am gonna have to run to the bathroom, but it'll be quick. I want to see if a non-transparent asteroid means that there are things that you will like see or miss because they're behind the asteroid. I feel like it'll probably be fine because everything has a clear indication of where it is. The missiles have trails. The satellites are visible. The lasers are visible. Once I dodge the laser, it's really not a problem. I just need to dodge right before... Yeah, there's some gameplay. I just have to dodge right before it shoots. Oh. Oy. Good lord, what kind of game is this? Jesus. One thing I'm going to need to do, I think, is add like an atmosphere and have the atmosphere like protect you from the lasers once you're inside. Because it's not really, it doesn't feel fair to me that the lasers keep shooting once I'm like almost there. It's quite upsetting. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm just gonna let this one crash in and see what happens. BRB. Did we win? They do get tired. Thank you. That was a little Easter egg I added. Okay, I have an idea. The asteroid has mass and it has speed. The asteroid will also have kinetic energy. The kinetic energy is what determines the size of the explosion. So for the time being, maybe, I don't know if this is how I'll do it always, but I'm going to add a mesh and a text mesh, and it's gonna say, let's just say 0. Oh. 0 KE mesh, right? Let's add a material. Let's say it does a billboard. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think this is what I want. So 0, it's also going to be no depth test, so it's always in front. It's too big right now. 4 point. Actually, let's do we'll do 16, and we will do a smaller mesh. Right? So that's the kinetic energy, and we will multiply. Let me see. Let's see. Gotta drink some water. Take this mesh. KE mesh dot text equals KE. Do we want to like snap it to an integer? Yeah, maybe. Let's say string int KE. KE equals 1/2 mv squared, right? So 0.5 times mass times power speed 2. Now we'll have to update the speed manually too. So where is it? Asteroid speed string. Where's the actual speed? Speed string. Asteroid velocity. Asteroid dot speed equals asteroid velocity. So it should be printing its kinetic energy now. It's not looking the right direction, is it? What is going on? What am I looking at? What in tarnation? Yeah, why are you doing that? 0. But when I go into the camera, oh, it's the Y offset, or it's the V offset. Ah, okay, we can fix that. I think. Yeah. I think we can get rid of star mesh for now. Instead of, do we say Y billboard? That's not right. Do we say particle billboard? No. Enabled. The Y offset. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we reduce the depth. What does that look like? Oh, that's better. Is our kinetic energy building? Oh, our speed, I forgot that we actually multiply the speed by a big number. Yeah. Oh yeah, that number is way too big. Okay, hang on. It'd be kind of fun. Could use like scientific notation for the speed or for the kinetic energy. That actually could be kind of... I kind of want to do that. How? You understand all. This makes sense. It does, doesn't it? It just makes sense. It's a very understandable game. I think I kind of want to try scientific notation, because I do want it to be a really big number. It should be a big number. Let's... well... you've already begun to learn. It looks kind of buggy. Well, it's only a 3-day game jam, so this is as clean and simple as a 3-day game is gonna be. But hopefully we'll iron out any bugs. Technically, there's no bugs. Not, well, I shouldn't say that. No discovered bugs. But there's also not a lot of functionality yet. I need to figure out how to put this into scientific notation. This is a little bit of a waste of time, but I kind of want to do it. Scientific notation. Number of digits equals so string integer kinetic energy dot length, and then so as long as we have more than 2 digits. Okay first, okay, let me think. For every extra digit, we do times 10 to the something. So times 10. Let me think. Scientific notation. Number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So if the digits... So 15 is 1.5 times 10 to the 1. Okay, and the reason it's... Okay, yeah. If number of digits is greater than 1, hang on. Okay, hang on. So let's structure this first. String integer ke. What we actually want is if number of digits is equal to 1, then we say pass. But otherwise, we do this. First digit equals, okay, hang on. Let's say another variable, ke string. At some point, I will need to learn how to convert to scientific notation. So, I might as well do it now. Ke string. First digit equals ke string. Let's go back to the string. This is an instance where I like to go to the documentation and just find the function I'm looking for. How do I pick? Oh, find? No, that's not what I want. I want get slice? No. Oh, hang on. Number scientific. No way. It already does it for me. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, hang on. N equals negative 5.2 e to the 8. Print n. Print num scientific. Okay, no, never mind. Converts the given number to a string representation in scientific notation. Wait, so this might work. String num scientific. Ke string equals string. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's just skip all this. Mesh.text is string.num scientific ke. If this works, that'll be so cool. Oh, there we go. But I am not satisfied with that yet. Let's do our own implementation. So, ke string int ke, length, gimme, hang on, is pad zeros? Oh, I saw that function. Pad zeros is probably a function I could use at some point too. Unicode at? No. I just want to find, oh, substring. Unless I can, are these, can I index a, oh, yeah, I can just index it. Okay. If the number of digits is equal to 1, pass. Otherwise, first digit is string 0. It's just that simple. Second digit equals ke string 1. And then the number of digits, okay, let me see. Hang on. Var string scientific equals empty string. String scientific equals first digit plus dot plus second digit plus, and let's say we're just doing string scientific here. Plus times, ooh, can we do superscripts? How do we do a superscript? if we can do that. Superscript. What would it be? It would be what is this? Where am I thinking? What's it called? Unicode. So let's look up. Oh, here we go. They're moving. Unicode superscript. How do we do that? I mean, hang on. How about Godot text superscript? Rich text label. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see if we can do yeah. Okay. Times times 10 to the, and we need number of digits times 10 to the, so if it's 15, we have 2 digits, 10 to the first, times 10 to the first. So it's number of digits minus 1. So string number of digits minus 1. Could it be this simple? Let's see. Otherwise, what we do is string scientific is just if it's times 10 to the 0. First digit. Instead of first digit and second digit, we just do, I think we just do KE string. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow will be the last day, right, of the jam. 1 day, 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, so it finishes tomorrow at 9 p.m. So I will probably be streaming all the way up until then. Unless I have to finish stuff off stream for some reason, but yes. Let's see if this this scientific notation works. 0 times 10 to the 0. Oh. 2.5 times 10 to the 5. 1 point... Oh, this is kind of fun. Times 10 to the 6. It is kind of neat. See you tomorrow, Bucky. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yeah, we've got kinetic energy going. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're moving up there. We're getting up there. Times 10 to the 7. Oof. Laser hit. Let me get that, that font in there. Bedstead. Here we go. How does that look? Yeah, here we go. 10 to the 6. This is kind of fun. Speeds up And then you hit 10 to the 7, slows down again. I like this. It's cool, it's nerdy, it's good shit. Gotta manage your kinetic energy. .3, 1.4. Yeah, 1.5. Here we go. Nothing's hit me so far. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, laser hit. We got hit by the laser. Boom. All right. Now let's create the process of subtracting mass and speed. So in the asteroid, I'm going to have a function change yeah, hang on. The problem is the speed. We don't even need to have a function that changes the mass, I don't think. I mean, we can just kind of... The problem is the speed is managed by the parent node here. Asteroid.speed is asteroid velocity times... But all that really happens is asteroid velocity plus equals delta times velocity factor. So actually, we could do it the other way around, where velocity factor... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I should have been doing this from the beginning, but we actually have a constant here in the asteroid called velocity factor, and we also have a variable called launched. And then I'll just say if launched, and I'll copy from world, speed plus equals delta times velocity factor. There we go. Speed, and then, and so what we say here is if asteroid launched. So when do we launch? Oh yeah. Asteroid launched equals false. Asteroid launched equals true. Asteroid. Do we not even have the, hang on, where's the asteroid? Yeah, asteroid. Asteroid.launched equals true. Right? So now if asteroid, yeah, speed string. So instead of asteroid velocity, we can just get rid of this and we say asteroid dot speed. Same here. Asteroid. Hang on. Yeah, asteroid dot speed. What? Oh, hang on. Asteroid dot speed equals oh, hang on. Oh, okay, no, I don't need to set asteroid speed here. We just take it there. Yeah. Okay. And also speed times that was a big number. What was the big number? This. Does this work? looked like it. Yeah, okay, it works. Cool. Yeah. So we have kinetic energy. I might not even need the, I don't even think we need the speed thing right there. All that matters is kinetic energy. Maybe, we'll see. We shall see. So now both mass and speed are determined by the asteroid. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay. Yeah, so mass, let's have a mass setter. Set value. Let's see, mass equals value. Set mass. This is where, when we set this, and we should also have it for speed too. Function set mass. We need to set our own mesh's like size. Hang on, let's see. Okay. So the size of the asteroid should be a function of the mass. Mass is a function of volume. Volume is like cubed when compared to diameter or radius. So radius is the cube root. I'm thinking about this too hard. Let's just say that mass. Okay, hang on. Radius equals. Do we have a root? Square root. Oh, okay. No, to do the cube root, we can just do power. Oh, yeah, hang on. Power of mass to the 0.25. Yeah. Print radius. So it should print it for us at the very beginning. Nope. That's fine. Power. Yeah, mass. Set mass. Float. 10. 10. The cube root of 10. Let's see. Calculator. 10 to the power. Come on. Zero 0.25, 1.77, and the real radius that we want is 0.03. So 1.77 divided by 0.03 is 59. Might as well be 60. Let's just say 59. 59.27. Right? 275. And then we say mesh instance 3D dot mesh dot radius equals radius and height equals radius times 2. This should mean that when we actually lose mass, which we can do here, if we hit Yeah. Print laser hit. Asteroid dot mass minus equals, say, a constant mass damage. Let's take away, we're doing it per frame, so we might as well only take away like 0.05. But that's going to be a lot, actually. Let's see. Minus equals mass damage. Let's see if this actually does something. So let's go get shot by a laser. It should decrease the size of the asteroid and decrease the kinetic energy. Come on. Oh, here we go. It's already gone. That's funny. Wow. Alright, let's make it like way smaller. And let me, whenever the mass is changed, let me print the mass. All right. Here we go. It's a short game too, so I think I'm gonna have like multiple asteroids, because you probably can't destroy the whole Earth. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous if you could just destroy it all in one go. It's like probably gonna be like, how few asteroids can you use? It's gone already. 9.95. 9. Why is it gone? 0.03. Let's print radius. Did I totally like do this wrong? The square root is to the power of 0.5, right? So the cube root is to the power of 0.25. Right? Frick, man, maybe the asteroid is just too small already. Maybe the numbers are just too small. No. 105. Oh, it's too big. 105. Wait a second. Power mass 0.25 to the 0.25. Why is it 100 and point? Oh, okay. Hang on. I did this wrong. Can I go back? All right. 10 to the power of 0.25 is 1.77. 0.03. Oh, 1.77 times what is 0? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so 0. I'm forgetting how to do math. Times 0.03, 0.05 times 1.7. Frick. All right. I have to do it again. Okay. 10 to the power of 0.25 is 1.77. 1.77 times what equals 0.03? 1.77 times x equals 0.03. X equals 0.03 divided by 1.7. Oh, okay. 1.778. 0.03 divided by 1.778. 0.0168. 0168. Okay, times 1.77. Yeah, 0.0168. Alright, in that case, the laser can do a little more damage. Let's say 0.05. Here we go. I have a feeling that we're cooking. We are now cooking. Now to just get hit by a laser. This is good hit by laser music. Oh yeah, it shrunk. It shrunk. Oh, that does quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we have way less kinetic energy. Look at that. I mean, and if I just let myself coast in, it should... Jeez. Negative. Oh, we're losing. We're going down. We're in the negative mass. Okay. Cool. So... Oh, and we need an asteroid explosion function, too. Set mass. Yeah. So this works. Let's make another function. Explode. Pass. And when we explode, we Q free. If mass is less than or equal to 0, explode. Else, we do all this. And so also, when we say asteroid Q free, we actually want to say asteroid if area dot is in group asteroid. Yeah, let's just say area dot explode, because that's the function. Yeah. Let's see. When the asteroid explodes, and also if the asteroid explodes, we need to like have the thing know. Oh, I should just have a signal. Okay, so we say asteroid dot. Okay, so let's make another one. Excuse me. Let's say signal exploded. Exploded. Yeah, that's all we need. Emit signal exploded. How long am I streaming tonight? Probably not for too much longer. I'm starting to feel myself running out of energy. But I want to see what else I can get done. I'm still going to try and do some music and sound effects. Mostly sound effects, probably. Off stream tonight. But I'll probably stream for like 10 or 15 more minutes. I can hear it in my voice. I'm running out of steam. But I have to handle the exploding asteroid first before I forget. So, if asteroid, let's see also, asteroid dot exploded dot connect on asteroid exploded. Oh, alright. Cool. Funk on asteroid exploded. Nice. Let's also do that here. When we create a new asteroid. If the asteroid explodes, we need to have the system let go of it. Asteroid launched. Okay, so planet area entered. That's the similar thing to asteroid exploding. We'll say if asteroid equals null. And we'll also say asteroid launched equals false. Asteroid velocity equals 0. We don't use asteroid velocity anymore, right? So we can get rid of that. Asteroid velocity. That should do the trick. Asteroid launched. When do we say ready to launch? Oh, I see. Okay. So let's let's get the asteroid to explode and see if the game handles it correctly. So I'm just going to let it coast in and not avoid any attacks. Let's go. What is this from? Mario Kart. Ah. Alright. We're losing mass. Boom. Boom. We're almost dead. If we hit 0. Alright. Speed string. Asteroid.speed. Oh, okay, I see. On base of object nil. Okay, hang on. Asteroid. So first thing we want to do is we also want to say if asteroid and is instance valid asteroid. And we can also do, we can maybe put that stuff here. Boom. Right? Otherwise, label speed value dot text equals oh, hang on. I'm just gonna get rid of the speed. I'm too lazy. This was a good little fun thing. But right now, we just don't need the speed because we have the kinetic energy. So, what a terrible solution to a bug just to get rid of the feature. But only one day left, right? So if asteroid and is instance valid, okay, all references to asteroid are now, we have to check if it's valid. Let's give this a shot. Come on, asteroid. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna have to make the planet too. I'm gonna have to think about how to. I want to do like a. I don't know how I want to make the planet. I have an idea, but it's a bit complicated. And like doing procedural mesh stuff, but maybe I can get it done in time. We'll see. All right. Hopefully it doesn't crash and it just sets me back to the start. Beautiful. Yes. It's working. Let me go back here. It is actually working. Now let's try crashing into the planet and seeing if it still works. Now that we have an explode function, we can make it explode whenever we want and add like an effect, an exploding effect. I'll probably head out after this. We'll raid somebody. But this is coming together. This feels good. There's almost real gameplay. Take that. Ooh, yeah. Boom. Boom. Oh, it's hard to dodge the lasers. You have to get good at memorizing exactly when they're gonna attack. Oof. 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 Good lord. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Oh. I'm so good. I'm so good at this game. Man. Now let's try one more time getting exploded by a spawned asteroid instead of the one that the game starts with. It should be identical. So, shoot me lasers. Actually, let me get to where the lasers are going to be closest. I really am happy with the orbit look. I was kind of imagining last night that's how I wanted the orbits to turn out, and they turned out pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that really eats up your mass. And it's gone. Okay, cool. Cool. Is that missile gonna hit me? It could hit me by chance, but it won't lock on. That's funny. Yeah, cool. What else? I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it for today. It's a good stream. I don't know how long I streamed for. 3 hours. It's not bad. It's time to raid someone. Let's see. Thank you guys all for watching. This was a good time. Who that I'm following? Let's see. Alright, this looks interesting. Here we go. Oh, RuneScape. Yeah. Alright, we're raiding. Alright, let's roll.